Hey everyone, I'm Joshua Orro, the Mustang Prince, and welcome to Mustang Prince Orro Reports. Now, after blogging Ghost in the Shell last year, and just recently Astro Boy this year, I decided for this episode, we'll be looking into another Japanese manga-based movie. But first, how about a little backstory on the manga Gun, aka Battle Angel Alita. Created by Yukito Kishiro and originally published in Shueisha's Business Jump magazine from 1990 to 1995, the first two of the comic's 9 volumes were adapted into a 2-part anime original video animation in 1993 titled Battle Angel for North America by ADV Films and for the UK and Australia by Manga Entertainment. The series is set in the post-apocalyptic future and focuses on Alita, a female cyborg who has lost all her memories and is found in a junkyard by a cybernetic doctor who rebuilds and takes care of her. She discovers that there is one thing she remembers: the legendary cyborg martial art Panzer Kunz, which leads to her becoming a hunter warrior or bounty hunter. The story traces Alita's attempts to rediscover her past and the characters who lives and she impacts on her journey. The manga series is continued in Battle Angel Alita Last Order and Battle Angel Alita Mars Chronicles. But just a few days ago, I saw a live-action film based on the manga, but is it any good? Well, let's take a look. Released on February 14th, 2019, Valentine's Day, might I add, the movie is Alita Battle Angel. So, let's get started. Set several centuries in the future, the abandoned Alita is found in the scrapyard of Iron City by Dr. Ito, a compassionate cyber doctor who takes the unconscious cyborg Alita to his clinic. When Alita awakens, she has no memory of who she is, nor does she have any recognition of the world she finds herself in. As Alita learns to navigate her new life and treacherous streets of Iron City, Dr. Ito tries to shield her from her mysterious past. So, what are my thoughts on this movie? Well, this was a pretty incredible film, and it was also very thought-provoking. But let's move on to Mustang notes. The film is directed by Robert Rodriguez, best known for directing the Spy Kids franchise, along with other films like Shorts and The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl. And of course, joining Rodriguez is James Cameron and Alita Calogrids, hope I'm pronouncing that right, as the film's screenplay writers, along with John Landau joining Cameron as the film's producers. Originally announced in 2003, production on the release of the movie was repeatedly delayed due to James Cameron's works on Avatar and its sequels. After years of the film's languishing in development hell, Rodriguez was announced as the film's director in April 2016. Principal photography began in Austin, Texas in October 2016, lasting through February 2017. Also, this movie is marked as the first time to be produced by Lightstorm Entertainment in 10 years since 2009's Avatar. Now, in my opinion, this movie was way easier to understand than Ghost in the Shell. Plus, the setting in Iron City is pretty similar to other futuristic films that I've seen, like Pixar's WALL-E and Astro Boy. Also, I do like how the many cyborg and robot characters look in this movie. And I think the motorball game is pretty hardcore, but it's also an extreme game. Also, the fight scenes are really intense, but still badass. However, the one problem I have with this movie is the fact that we don't see what the floating city of Zalem looks up close, aside from seeing it from below. And of course, the robot/cyborg medical scenes give me the chills. Anyway, that's all I have for Mustang notes, so let's move on to the cast. Our main character, Alita, is played by Rosa Salazar, best known from the Divergent series and the Maze Runner films. Alita is a revived cyborg, revealed to be a 300-year-old soldier codenamed 99, sent by a Mars-based technological group on a mission to take down Nova, and she's the last of her kind. In my opinion, Alita is a very likable character, and I think she's a very beautiful young woman. Also, she goes from curious to hardcore, and she has a very sensitive personality. Also, her skills as a hunter warrior and a motorball player are absolutely amazing. And to me, she was a tad similar to Captain Marvel, due to her remembering who she used to be before she ended up in the scrapyard. Next up, we have Dr. Dyson Ito, a renowned scientist, hunter warrior, and Alita's father figure, played by Christoph Waltz, who got to voice Mandrake in Blue Sky's Epic. Though, I think this might be a nice idea to do later this month, but anyway. Dr. Ito is an open, friendly, and compassionate person, although he is rarely called by his first name throughout the movie. And, of course, although he had to become a hunter-warrior in order to survive after arriving in the scrapyard, Dr. Ito continues to pursue it as a second line of work while practicing full-time as a cyber physician as he grew to enjoy the thrill of the kill. To me, Dr. Ito is a caring man while looking after Alita, and I think his trademark weapon, a rocket hammer, is pretty amazing, though I wonder if this could have been the inspiration for one of Sora's weapons in Kingdom Hearts 3. Next we have Alita's love interest and my favorite character in the movie, Hugo, played by Kian Johnson. Hugo is a moral junk dealer who takes issue with his gang's muggings of cyborgs for parts. The reason why I like Hugo is because he seems like a noble character, and I like how he helps Alita get to know her new surroundings, and when he teaches her how to play motorball with his friends. Next we have the movie's villain, Vector, played by Mahershala Ali, who got to voice Prowler in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Vector is an, interpreter who rigs motorball's combat matches. In my opinion, Vector seems like a messed up character, and he becomes more messed up when he sends several other cyborgs to try to kill Alita during the games. Rounding up the cast is Dr. Ito's ex-wife, Dr. Chiron, a master cyborg engineer who works for Vector, played by Jennifer Connelly. Zapon, a cyborg bounty hunter who develops a vendetta against Alita, played by Ed Skrein. And Gruishka, a huge cyborg who works for Nova as his personal assassin, played by Jackie Earle Haley. Other actors who are featured in this movie are Lena Condor, Adira Victor, Isa Gonzalez, Jeff Fahey, and Derek Mears. And now for my final words. Overall, Alita Battle Angel is a terrific movie, though not exactly perfect, though. The story was pretty decent and very thought-provoking, though it was a little tad predictable. But hey, still a better movie than Ghost in the Shell in my opinion. The characters were very interesting, and the fight scenes were intense but incredible. Also, the motorball games were actually hardcore in my eyes. Robert Rodriguez and James Cameron made a great team while working on this movie, and I really hope for a sequel in the future. Also, I hope to one day find the Alita manga series at my local bookstore and give them a read. As for my rating, well, I'll give this movie a 93% out of 100. Well, folks, that's all for now. So, for my next vlog, I want to do something fun and imaginary. So, stay tuned for my next vlog. Mustang Power.